Do you guys remember the old documentaries that would compare the M16 versus the AK? One thing they'd always do is show the M16 nailing every target and the AK always missing. Here's what I'm talking about.
We've set up targets at about 200 yards. It's an easy distance for a decent rifle. First up is the M16. Every shot strikes close to the heart, in the kill zone. Now, the AK-47. Only one of the 5 shots even tags the lower left edge of the paper.
This was before the internet and probably the way most of us learned about firearms at the time, and unfortunately, a lot of us believed everything they said. Not too long ago, I dug up the US Army's accuracy test conducted on the M16, and basically they found that the M16 was a 3 MOA rifle, and I also got the same thing with my SP1 firing a 3.1 MOA 10-shot group. This made me curious about what the AK was capable of because there's so much lore surrounding it. I tested the closest thing I had to what NVA troops would have had early on in the Vietnam War. That would be my Polytech AK-47S, aka the Polytech Legend. This is essentially a commercial clone of an early milled Chinese Type 56 Assault, which is a copy of the Russian Type 3 AK. On the first day, I fired a 3.4 MOA 10-shot group using Barnaul 123 grain full metal jacket. Yes, I realize the group is off center, but I didn't have the correct sight tool with me to adjust the windage. But if you look at the extreme spread, that is 0.3 MOA wider than the group I fired with my SP1. 0.3 MOA. The size of the group with the AK would be close to 5/8 of an inch larger in diameter at 200 yards, and less than an inch larger at 300 yards. I went back to the range after getting a sight tool that worked and tried again. If I hadn't pulled that shot, that one right there, that would have been a 2.4 MOA group. That's tighter than the SP1, but unfortunately doesn't count because of the flyer. Either way, the AR and AK are probably closer in mechanical accuracy than what we've been led to believe, and the next time someone tells you an AK isn't accurate compared to an AR, you can show them this video.